Hi and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about Ethereum and Ethereum's pivotal moment. Is Ethereum still a project that you should buy into? Should you still hold it? Or should you switch to another project like put all your holdings into Solana or any other asset? This is a topic we're going to discuss today. I'm doing the presentation with my sidekick, Ara. Ara, say hello to our audience.
Yo, what's good, crypto fam? I'm Ara, your trusty sidekick.
So we will do this presentation together. Whenever we have to dive deep into a topic, I will ask my assistant for help. Let's get into the topic. First of all, we look at Ethereum's market position. How is the market position of Ethereum at the moment? We still have a quite low price, around 2,531 at the moment. We had a recent peak high of 2,800. If you know anything about Ethereum, these are very low prices. We have seen Ethereum at 4,000 just some month ago, and now we really fell down to this price. And this demotivated. Many people are not very into Ethereum anymore, but we still have a total value locked of 15.5 billion. So this is locked Ethereum in certain DeFi projects. And we have a stunning number of 5,758 developers working at the moment, actively developing on Ethereum. We have forecasts that Ethereum in this bull market will at least go to 6,000 to 7,000. Some even say 10,000. Recently, we have seen the Petra upgrade and the impacts of the Petra update. Ara, can you explain the Petra update that Ethereum did over the latest months, and what is the main benefits of the Petra upgrade for the users?
All right, crypto fam, let's talk about Ethereum's Petra update. Think of it as Ethereum getting a fancy new haircut and a turbo boost. The Petra update, which went live on May 7th, 2025, is a big deal, combining the Prague and Electra updates into one powerhouse hard fork. It's like merging two superhero movies into an epic crossover. Here's the juicy stuff. Petra brings 11 Ethereum improvement proposals, EIPs for short, making it the most feature-packed upgrade since the merge in 2022. Key benefits for users? First, account abstraction via EIP 7702. This lets your wallet act like a smart contract, so you can batch transactions, pay gas with any token, or skip annoying approval pop-ups. It's like giving your wallet a PhD in convenience. Less hassle, more freedom. Second, staking gets a glow-up. EIP 7251 bumps the max validator stake from 32 ETH to 2,048 ETH, making it easier for big players to stake without clogging the network. Plus, better withdrawal options mean more flexibility for stakers. Think of it as Ethereum saying, take your money for a spin whenever you want. This could attract more stakers, boosting network security. Third, scalability and efficiency. Petra doubles blob throughput. Basically, more data storage for Layer 2 rollups, thanks to EIP 4844's success. This cuts transaction costs and speeds up Layer 2 solutions, so your DeFi trades or NFT grabs don't feel like waiting for dial-up internet. Remember dial-up? Yikes. Other cool tweaks? Smarter smart contracts, faster cryptographic ops with EIP 2537, and techie stuff
Thanks,
like
Ara.
triple tree.
I'm interested in the fact is that fees actually going down with the Petra upgrade, because the fees have been a big problem for Ethereum. Do we have lower fees now with the Petra upgrade? This is very important to know.
Yo, great question. With the Petra update, Ethereum's tackling those pesky high fees, which used to feel like paying VIP prices for a budget burger. Thanks to EIP 7692, Petra doubles the blob throughput for Layer 2 rollups, which means more data can be processed off-chain without clogging the main network. This directly lowers transaction costs on Layer 2 solutions like Arbitrum or Optimism, where you're already seeing fees drop to pennies for most trades or transfers. On the mainnet, fees, aka gas, are also trending down because of better network efficiency and account abstraction streamlining operations.
Thanks, Ara. I think one more thing we should discuss. Now the new Petra upgrade also allows to pay fees for the users, right? And you can also pay fees not in Ethereum. Is this correct?
Yep, you nailed it. With the Petra update, Ethereum's making fees way more user-friendly, like swapping a clunky flip phone for a sleek smartphone. Thanks to EIP 7702, account abstraction lets users pay gas fees with tokens other than ETH, like USDC or other ERC20 tokens, depending on what the wallet or dApp supports. It's like Ethereum saying, pay with whatever's in your digital pocket. Plus, you can even have someone else cover your fees, like a generous buddy picking up the tab at a crypto cafe. This flexibility makes using Ethereum smoother.
Thanks, Sarah. Let's move on. Let's now look at Ethereum's robust ecosystem. We still have DeFi dominance. Ethereum is the dominant player in the DeFi industry. Also, it's very important to understand that when big corporations are going into DeFi, if they build their own projects, they need a blockchain that they can trust. They need a decentralized blockchain. They have probably problems to go to Solana because this is at the moment very centralized. This is a big plus point for Ethereum. Ethereum is also still the NFT market leader. There is nobody else that has such many NFTs, so much value in NFTs like Ethereum. And it's still the smart contract standard. They need to improve, they need to make it faster, they need to make it cheaper. Yes, that is true. But it's still the market leader with the biggest community, with the biggest user community, with the biggest developer community. And they are trying to emerge. They have quite a lot of projects and a lot of tokens trying to take benefit of this new infrastructure. Because Web3 gaming projects will reach a market cap of 614 billion by 2030, it is very important that Ethereum gets into all these narratives so it can really go up and drive up. Let's have a detailed look at the developer ecosystem of Ethereum. We still have 5,758 people developing on Ethereum. This is, of course, not exact numbers, but these are around the latest numbers, so you get a feeling for it. On Solana, we have around 2,000 active developers, Polkadot, 1,500 active developers, Cardano, 1,200 active developers, and Polygon, 900. This can give you a quite good overview where the industry, where the projects are going. This is a quite good metric. Let's now look at the competitors. Ara, help us to compare Cardano, Polkadot, Solana, and also the other layer 2s with Ethereum. What would you say about this topic? What is most important for our audience to understand?
All right, let's break down the competition. Ethereum versus Cardano, Polkadot, Solana, and layer 2s. Quick and snappy. Ethereum's the heavyweight champ with its massive ecosystem. Think DeFi king, NFT leader, and 5,758 developers coding like caffeine-fueled wizards. But here's the scoop. Cardano goes slow and steady, research first, using Ouroboros proof of stake for eco-friendly, secure dApps. It's got 1,200 developers and a smaller ecosystem, so it's like the nerdy scholar of the group. Polkadot is the cross-chain maestro, linking blockchains with its parachain setup. Think of it as the internet of blockchains. With 1,500 developers, it's interoperable but less focused on raw speed. Solana is the speed demon, zipping through 50,000 transactions per second with proof of history and proof of stake. 2,000 developers, but its centralized vibe, only 2,000 validators versus Ethereum's 1 million, makes big corporations side-eye it. Layer 2s like Arbitrum and Optimism, they're Ethereum sidekicks, slashing fees and boosting speed while staying super secure on Ethereum's mainnet. Key takeaway, Ethereum's got the trust, community, and versatility, but Solana's faster, Polkadot's more connected, and Cardano's safer. Pick your fighter based on what you value, speed, security, or ecosystem. Back to you.
Thanks, Sarah. A very big point, an important point for Ethereum is also their ETFs. We have heard now rumors that the staking ETFs will be approved very soon. They're saying they will be approved together with the Solana ETF. So as soon we see this approval, probably in July 2025, then we will see big money flowing into the ETFs. We already have seen big money flowing into the ETFs from BlackRock and other parties. But as soon staking is possible, this is much more attractive for traditional investors as they can make passive income and also the investment houses can earn more money. A lot of these investment houses have filed proposals. For example, BlackRock, Grayscale, Bitwise, and other have sent applications. At the moment, there was still the concern if the SEC will actually approve the staking, but now we are actually quite clear. And it can happen, or it will happen sooner as we think. So Ethereum is still very hot in this perspective. Also, Solana ETFs are coming in, but I guess more money will flow into the Ethereum and to the Ethereum staking ETFs. What are the scalability challenges of Ethereum, Ara? Can you tell us more about this? What is the challenges? What upgrades need to come? And how are layer 2s are actually conflicting or being a problem or being competitors to Ethereum?
Let's tackle Ethereum's scalability challenges with a quick Yurdi dive. Ethereum's mainnet chugs along at about 15 transactions per second. Yawn, right? Compare that to Visa's 65,000, and it's like racing a tricycle against a Ferrari. This low throughput causes network congestion, sky-high gas fees, think 10 to 100 bucks during peak times, and slow transaction confirmations, which can take minutes. It's like waiting for your dial-up modem to connect in 2025. The blockchain trilemma, balancing decentralization, security, and scalability, is the core issue. Ethereum prioritizes security and decentralization, but scalability takes a hit. Upgrades to the rescue? The Petra upgrade, which dropped May 7th, 2025, helps with better blob throughput for layer 2s, cutting fees a bit. But the real game changer is coming. Dank sharding, expected in 2026, will explode data availability, letting Ethereum handle thousands of transactions per second via rollups. Verkle trees and PeerDOS are also in the pipeline to slim down node storage and boost efficiency. Think of it as Ethereum hitting the gym. Layer 2s, friends or foes? Layer 2s, like Arbitrum, Optimism, and ZK Sync, are Ethereum sidekicks, processing transactions off-chain and settling them on the mainnet for security. They're crushing it. Arbitrum and Optimism alone hit hundreds of transactions per second with fees under $1. Petra's EIP 7692 doubled their blob space, making them even cheaper. But here's the catch. Layer 2s fragment liquidity and user experience. Each rollup's like a separate island, so moving assets between them or back to layer 1 can be clunky, like hopping between apps with different logins. Plus, some layer 2s compete for developer attention, and their isolated ecosystems can dilute Ethereum's mainnet dominance. Posts on X even gripe about too many rollups, over 50, making it a headache for users. Still, layer 2s aren't true competitors. They're extensions boosting Ethereum's scalability while keeping its security. Without them, Ethereum be toast against speed demons like Solana's 50,000 transactions per second. The challenge is making layer 2s interoperable, like building bridges between those islands. Ethereum's roadmap, with dank sharding and unified standards like EIP 7702, aims to glue it all together. Back to you.
Thank you. So let's have a deeper look at the pros and cons. What are the strengths and what are the challenges? We have the largest developer community with over 5,700 developers. We have an established ecosystem with over 15 billion in TVL locked in DeFi projects. Also, we have improved scalability via coming updates. Now, the Petra update improved a little, but as we heard from my sidekick, that this is actually coming in 2026 with a new update that we have a solution for the scalability, growing institutional adoption. What are the challenges? We have peak time gas fees. If you want to send Ethereum at peak times, then it's still quite a high gas fee. We have lots of competition like Solana, Cardano. ETF regulations are still a little unclear, but I think we will manage to do it now. A very heavy price volatility, but this is also because lots of people have lost the belief in Ethereum. We are dropping quite low. We are ranging between 2,400, 2,800 at the moment. And it's very unclear in the moment what will happen. So I'm very positive that Ethereum staking ETF will be approved, and then the bull market will start again. This is matching quite well with the prediction where Bitcoin will go at the end of the year, and I'm very positive about that. The future outlook. Ara, please help our viewers, our audience to understand the future outlook. We want to discuss the innovation roadmap, the institutional adoption, and the competitive responses of Ethereum.
Ethereum's innovation roadmap is stacked. Sharding and rollups are boosting scalability, with Ethereum 2.0's proof of stake cutting energy use big time. Institutional adoption surging. Big players like JP Morgan and BlackRock are diving into Ethereum for DeFi and tokenized assets, drawn by its smart contract dominance. Competition's fierce. Solana and Cardano are faster and cheaper, pushing Ethereum to keep fees low and upgrades tight. It's a race, but Ethereum's still the kingpin for now. Want deeper details on any of these?
No, it's fine, Ara. All right, this was the video about Ethereum, the pros and cons, and I hope you enjoyed it. Ara will give you some more information about how you can find us, and I see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Ara, please take over.
Thanks for the handoff. All right, everyone. If you love this deep dive on Ethereum, smash that subscribe button to keep up with all our crypto content. For more, head over to block7.io, check out our one-on-one consulting, online courses, and join our new free community for exclusive downloads and updates. See you next time.
Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.